Witam Was bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem Arietta, a przed Wami GreedFall. Ostatnio zajęliśmy się questem związanym z Kurtem. Zwerbował on chłopca, ale się okazało, że on zmarł w tajemniczych okolicznościach. Rozmawialiśmy też z doktorem, który najwyraźniej nas okłamał i teraz będziemy się dowiedzieć dlaczego. Hej, doktorku. Porozmawiajmy z tobą.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
It is true, but I have a few rudimentary notions, you see. And they are sufficient in this case. The skin is red, bruised, and not blue as one would expect. The body has not swelled, and we can see numerous fractures. This boy was beaten to death. He hasn't died of drowning, and you know that very well.
I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
Andevars Teer. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Okej. Czyli ktoś go zastrasza i dowiedzmy się, kto to jest. Okej, gdzie mamy? Mam poprosić zarządcę o radę. No dobra, to idziemy na górę. Rozmawiamy z zarządcą i dowiemy się, co tak się naprawdę z nim stało. Coś tu jest najwyraźniej nie tak.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Okej, i porozmawiamy o śmierci Reinera.
We have a situation, Manfred. Reiner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crow face?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Reiner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank
Nie?
you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Reiner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Okej. Dobra, zobaczmy, co my tutaj mamy w questach. Mamy tak, wypytać 6. pułk, 8., 11. i przeprowadzić śledztwo w tawernie. Okej, to zaczniemy od tawerny. Albo tutaj mamy Może od poruczników coś się dowiemy na początku. To chyba będzie lepsze. Też tak myślę. Pytanie, gdzie oni są? Tu? Tutaj też możemy się dostać do nich. Biegania, ćwiczenia. Okej, witam. O kogo tutaj mogę się zapytać? Okej, ciebie. Jesteś oficerem 11 kompanii.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Zapytajmy go najpierw o przydział.
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
Nie. I zapytajmy jeszcze o to.
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
I zapytajmy o Reinara.
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Reiner. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all. Sorry, Captain. Anything else?
Nie pamięta?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Koli ludzi, a nie pamięta ich? To pewnie ma kiepską pamięć. Otwieramy drzwi i idziemy na górę. I to chyba będzie gdzieś tu. Gdzie oni są? Tutaj. Tak? Tak. Wyjdę? Dobrze. Tak, spieszymy. Teraz prosto przed nami.
Lieutenant.
Excellency, can I help you?
Zapytaj o zadania.
Where are you assigned?
My company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city and palace security. A capital assignment. As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training and managing the recruits. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of Teer Fradee. And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time to dally. Excellency,
Okej, i zapytajmy, kim jest.
What company do you serve, Lieutenant?
the 8th Company, Excellency. Excellency,
Zapytajmy znowu o Reinera.
We're investigating the death of a young recruit named Reiner. Do you know anything about the matter?
no, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a matter of fact, they were all present at roll call.
Okej. Pozwól mówić Kurtowi. I coś się jeszcze ukrywa. Może być.
Lieutenant, the lad that we're talking about was one of my own recruits. Someone pretended that he drowned himself, while in truth he'd been severely beaten to death. Assassinated. You more than anyone should understand what I'm feeling, so if you have anything else to say...
My condolences, Captain. I understand, and I'm sorry. I don't really know much about this affair. I've just heard people talking, and I know that it's frowned upon to broach the subject, especially with people on the outside.
What happens in the Guard concerns only the Guard, I know that. But I'm not sure myself.
Is that right? All I can tell you is that Reiner isn't the first to vanish from his company. Other youths, the most promising among us, are regularly reassigned. I don't know where they've gone, nor what they do. But we never see them again. That's all I can tell you. Now leave me in peace.
Czyli mamy już jakieś powoli informacje. Może coś zabierają nowych rekrutów, którzy są uzdolnieni. Pytanie, gdzie ich zabierają i po co ich zabierają?
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Pytajmy o przydział.
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry. We respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Okej, to dobrze, że próbują uniknąć konfrontacji, że nie dają naszego imienia na daremne, żebyśmy byli pośmiewiskiem.
What company do you serve?
The Sixth Excellency. Anything else?
I się dowiedzmy.
We're investigating the death of Reiner, a young recruit. Do you know anything about it?
Sorry, Your Excellency. That name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about her death.
That's truly a pity.
Z trzech przepytanych, dwóch mi się nie podoba. Kobieta coś zaczęła mówić, ale ewidentnie nie powiedziała wszystkiego. Ale tych dwóch, jeden mówi, że nie pamięta w ogóle nazwisk swoich rekrutów, a drugi, że w ogóle nie kojarzy. No to coś tu jest nie tak. Okej, idziemy teraz do tawerny. Najpierw musimy się stąd wydostać. Tędyk? Tędyk, dobrze. O. Gdzie tu jest wyjście? Torki? Tu jest wyjście. Gdzie my mamy tawernę? O, tu zaraz obok. Na całe szczęście. Nie trzeba daleko biec. No. Więc no coś się kryje za tym. Czy by ich werbowali gdzieś do jakiegoś, nie wiem, tajnego stowarzyszenia lub coś? Mamy? Pogadajmy z nimi.
Excellency!
I saw you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory. I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
Okej, zapytajmy o bezpieczeństwo pałacu.
You said you were responsible for the protection of my cousin's councillors.
That's right, Your Excellency. It's my assignment. When I'm not on leave, that is.
And what sort of work do you carry out exactly?
Essentially to assure that every one of those prestigious persons is accompanied by a guard. But I also have to follow and verify their personnel. Valets, chambermaids, secretaries.
And is everything in order? One of our councillors is an old professor of mine. You know how it is.
All is as should be expected, Excellency. Lord de Castiglione is in good hands, rest assured. Anything else?
Miło wiedzieć. Okej, spytajmy się o tego chłopca.
We are investigating the death of a young recruit, a certain Reiner.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know, but you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No, we have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
Pozwólmy na razie mówić Kurtowi.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just a while ago, I saw his body broken and bruised in the morgue. Someone has been trying to cover this up, to lead us down false trails at every turn. But Reiner deserves justice. I know you have to understand that.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
Okej. Zapytajmy następnego.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lady.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Teer Fradee.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Taki trochę nieporadny. Co on może powiedzieć o sobie?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Okej. I Zapytajmy o stopień i przydział.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit second class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
11, czyli od tego pierwszego, co nam się nie podobał, co nie pamięta nazwisk swoich rekrutów.
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Reiner?
Reiner? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Dobra podpowiedź. Dostaliśmy. Ale zanim przyniesiemy mu butelkę, to spytajmy jeszcze tego.
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lady, you're one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant!
How can I help you?
Zapytajmy o kompanię, oczywiście.
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
Some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
I'm personally in charge of the port and the surrounding streets. When I'm not on leave, that is.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge. Anything else?
Zapytajmy o Reinera.
We seek information concerning a young recruit. A certain Reiner.
Reiner? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Nalegajmy.
Are you absolutely sure? The young man is dead. His body was found in the bay 2 days ago. We were told that he had drowned, but we know for a fact he was a victim of an assassination.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Okej. Od niego też się nie dowiedzieliśmy. Ten niestety stanął akurat... nie teraz idzie. Jak mieliśmy cutscenkę i wszystko zasłaniał. No to co? Kupimy
What can I pour for you?
alkohol dla młodego rekruta. I może mu się język rozwiąże.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Miła. Lejemy się jak świnia.
At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Okej, spytajmy się jeszcze raz.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Reiner?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Reiner, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
A nie mówiłam? Ten na samym początku był podejrzany. Ja nie mogę, jak można nie pamiętać imion i nazwisk swoich własnych rekrutów. To było podejrzane. No. Jak tak można? Widzę, że grupa akcji się tu kroi. Gdzie on jest? Gdzieś tu? Jak dobrze pamiętam? A, dobrze pamiętam. Ty, okłamałeś mnie.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Reiner belonged to your company, and as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Reiner was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Reiner wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Reiner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Zapytajmy jeszcze o Pułk widmo.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Reiner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
No okej, tutaj niestety nie było nic nowego. Ale zobaczmy, tutaj mamy. Uzyskaj informacje o pułku widmo. Gdzie to mamy? Na wyższym piętrze. Okej, to idziemy na górę. Tu. I to były schody tutaj. I gdzie mamy się dowiedzieć? Tu. Okej. Ruszamy tam. Tędyk? Nie. Ops, nie tędyk. To było tutaj. Mgniemy. Z tym strzała. Otwierać? Ciebie tutaj zapytamy. Zapytamy cię.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Zapytaj o pułk widmo.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Mamy go dokupić, pozwolić Kurtowi, albo spróbować go przekonać. Tutaj spróbujmy Kurta.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Reiner was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Reiner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Reiner. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Okej, tutaj mamy poczekać 5 godzin, prawie 6. O, zdobyliśmy do 22 poziom. A co do rozmowy z pułkownikiem, no to powiem, że Kurt nie nadaje się na dyplomatę. I to w ogóle. Jak można zastraszać. Okej, i teraz co my tu mamy? Strażnicy. Wszystko mamy podejrzliwe. Serdecznie i przyjaźnie, Wasko. Dobra, też mamy serdecznie. Tubylcy mamy przyjaźnie. A resztę mamy podejrzliwie. No raczej dyplomacja nie idzie nam zbyt dobrze z innymi nacjami. Oprócz tubylców. Ale myślę, że dalszą częścią zajmiemy się w następnym odcinku. Ponieważ musimy tutaj przeczekać 5 godzin. To poczekamy chwilę. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Proszę o łapkę w górę. Zasubskrybujcie kanał. No to co? Trzymajcie się ciepło. Do zobaczenia. Cześć!